Hey, what's up everybody? This is your host Josh. Twitch.tv, youtube.com/@ and kick.com/VenomousNinetails. In today's YouTube video, we're going to be discussing one of Twitch's greatest F-ups of all time. You see, Twitch had originally stated that her channel was currently unavailable, not temporarily unavailable, which is the same as Destiny and Dr. Disrespect. But then, in a merry crapmas to all of us, Twitch decides to go and unban her. There's gonna be, let's just say, I've managed to source some screenshots and some video off of good old Twitter. What did Twitch do that is incredibly stupid? Twitch has basically said sexual assault is okay on the platform. And do you know why? Because someone on Twitch staff decided to unban SA superstar Ninetails. You see, there's a reason why a lot of men don't step forward when they get SA'd. But keep in mind, he's saying no, no, no multiple times. He is refusing consent. Twitch goes and unbans Ninetails, and that's basically a slap in the face to terms of service regarding sexual assault. Personally, I find it weird she got banned longer for shoplifting. Supposedly the receipt was shown. XQC might be claiming it's, I don't know if I'll have to double check, but I think XQC might have claimed that it's photoshopped or something. Then here's where it gets interesting. Fan has a very emotional reaction.
I just think it was so awful to watch, and they were saying like he likes it, and they were saying like, oh well, or Nina said like responded to Rage, and I forget who, but Nina was like it's embarrassing for guys to be assaulted. He should be embarrassed as a man. And then I saw people like commenting, being like, oh, it's so triggering. People commenting like how is he as a man unable to push two girls off of him? Like, he's clearly laughing in the clip. He's not. How the fuck was she supposed to know he was uncomfortable? But they've never, what? Like, this is literally why men don't come out about being assaulted. Like, how are you gonna... He was like repeatedly saying no in the clip as well. And like, that is more than a lot of people can do in those situations, you know? Like, some people in those situations can't even say... Honestly,
fan pretty base sometimes. Not everyone fucks with her sense of humor, and I get that. Now, why is this the dumbest thing Twitch can do? Keep in mind, 2025 has been sort of a shit-tastic year for Twitch. Even since like the old CEO and like the old Twitch staff days, the Twitch golden years, 2015 to 2019. I started Twitch in 2019. We've been begging for better security and better, more equal terms of service enforcement. And at this point, the entire moderation team needs to be investigated. Dan Clancy and Mary Kish need to be investigated. And the entire corporate C-level executive board of Twitch needs to be investigated. Twitch has been wasting so much money on doing stupid shit nobody asks for. But then when it comes to stuff like this, it's like you get a band longer for calling someone fat. And ironically, I'm saying this as a fat man versus two girls holding a guy down against his will. Now, you take that following TwitchCon where the reverse situation happened. You had a creepy male viewer going up and kissing a woman against her will. They originally only wanted to give him a 30-day ban. So what? Whether you're a guy or girl, you're allowed to commit SA? I don't know, man. It seems something that shouldn't exist on the platform whatsoever. I want to debunk the whole like protected category shit right now, because in both cases, both offenders of two opposite sexes, Twitch only wanted to temporarily ban both of them. That is kind of fucked up. And Twitch bans you less when they think you're shoplifting, whether it is or isn't rage bait, compared to actual SA. This is disturbing. Once again, it's a platform proving they do not care about their talent. And keep in mind, this is in light of everything that's been going on. This whole situation, you could literally, I don't know, put bounties on people's heads, dox people on stream, SA people, and Twitch will think nothing of it. Here's the thing. It shouldn't matter who you are. This is extremely shitty. This should not be allowed on the platform at all. But hey, Twitch continues to be the platform that you could literally, not just essay someone, but break the law in any capacity and you'll never get permabanned. But you call someone fat one too many times, you're gonna get permabanned. I myself am a fat man, although I've lost a lot of weight with Ozempic and like clomiphene. What's more and more disturbing is, yeah, Ninetails got unbanned. Obviously, even like Asmin chimed in on it. I think XQC tried to debunk it. And yeah, it's worse by the fact it's on Christmas. So it's like literally Twitch saying, here's your crappy Christmas gift. We're okay with sexual assault. And I knew she was going to get unbanned because Twitch teased at it. Well, not Twitch. Nina teased at it for the entire month she was banned. Twitch might actually be racist because apparently Rakai did some shoplifting on stream too. But Rakai's like a dumb kid, like a 17-year-old. And Rakai got banned for Dan evasion. He also came at Dan Clancy, not physically, but verbally. Like he called out Dan Clancy. Rakai got his ban extended for ban evasion. Although technically you're also supposed to ban all the streamers that have him on their stream by choice. Nina Lynn did not get her ban extended for ban evasion, which might actually be racist. Apparently, there's some pattern I'm now just hearing of. Twitch treats black male creators disproportionately worse than like the rest of the streamer population when it comes to bans. I would like to see more data on this, but just looking at this, I don't know, it's either Twitch is sexist or Twitch is racist. Realistically, it's looking like whoever the CEO can goon to gets a free pass. And that's not me shaming every creator, right? That's, there's more credence that the CEO might be a creepy old man or someone on the moderation team or whatever. But yeah, there's a lot wrong with Twitch. It's literally like, here's your crappy Christmas gift. You can have SA superstar Nina Lynn, who's coming for those cheeks non-consensually back. And we're just going to shove her down your throat again. It's fucked up on many different levels. It's another thing with Nina Lynn because now this sets a precedent and a pattern. I really think it's more so that Twitch is racist than sexist when you can't aim to like extending Arkai's ban, but when it comes to the whole Nina Lynn thing, whether it's a guy or a girl, because yes, Nina Lynn's a woman, they were also going to only ban Emmy's assailant for 30 days originally. It's setting a precedent of a new wave of nuisance streamers, and it's setting a precedent that crime is going to escalate on Twitch very, very badly. This might actually be like the most dumb, fucking stupid ass thing Twitch has ever done as a company. They might actually have a TBI. They might actually be stupid. They might actually be below 60 IQ. Like they might actually be impaired, cognitively impaired. But I think this was a good idea. It's literally the dumbest thing Twitch has ever done. It's not saying there haven't been stupider things, but in light of everything and in light of the pattern it sets, this isn't making Twitch safer for anybody, man or woman. It's making Twitch a more dangerous place. Again, Kick doesn't hesitate when banning people indefinitely. The gambling site is doing a better job of enforcing its own terms of service. They're literally a copy pasta from Twitch because it was created so train wrecks can crypto gamble. But it's only really shifting my perspective to be like, I have more faith in Train and I have more faith in Steak Eddie than I do in Dan Clancy or anyone currently working for Twitch. Honestly, they make the trust and safety and moderation team a pain to get a hold of. The majority of Twitch staff you see probably don't work for trust and safety, but you would have to kind of go through them to get a message to trust and safety, and they would get annoyed by having to be the middleman for that. It's now reestablishing that pattern all over again. At this rate, Twitch might end up getting banned for dumbass shit that they allow, literally committing crimes on stream. This is a dark era. Now, it is 2026. Happy and crappy New Year's. I was a little late to making this video. I actually wanted to do it the day it dropped because I already had the Highland Lark Max M2 that I actually did purchase through one of my favorite creators links. I'm starting to see why more and more creators want to be solo and want to be on an island. Maybe they don't want to join an org. Being on an island, not networking, not collaborating with people is going to kind of fuck you over in the long run. Just do your own collabs, hire your own people, hire your own editors. Streamers should be hanging out with each other for free, man. Like, You don't need to pay to have lunch with your coworker. Or maybe you treat each other for a meal or two or whatever, but you get my point. It's not like sponsorship. Like, pay your editors, pay your graphic designers, hire your own staff. Don't get me wrong, I was to join an org. There's a couple I have in mind, but I think my goal is just to get a talent management agency. And as you guys notice, I kind of troll my haters because I'm kind of engagement baiting them. I'm gonna have to stop doing that if I sign with somebody. So I kind of just want to do it to get a couple viral videos out there and like hit the 10K mark. Then I can talk with a talent management agency, or if one reaches out to me before that. It's one of the reasons why I'm glad I'm multi-streaming to Twitch, YouTube, and Kick, because I can talk shit about Twitch on Twitch and I'm not breaking terms of service. So if they ban me for it, it's a lawsuit. I have the other platforms as a backup. I'm honestly at the point where I think everyone should just make a Kick account and multi-stream to Kick, Twitch, and YouTube simultaneously. Twitch has the best community, but how long is that going to last when they ignore their community's wishes and what's in the best in mind for their community's safety? We're kind of approaching a nexus of stupidity and clusterfucks. I'm hoping it all erupts sooner rather than later so that what's left of Twitch will be salvageable. Y'all know, like, this shit's gonna get brought up before Congress, and it's going to have to be dealt with. It is unfortunate we are reaching this point, but hopefully, even if Twitch fails to act properly, she'll fall into irrelevance and, we'll be able to move on to 2026 in peace.